History tells us that they would have to do that at some stage when it gets out of control, raise interest rates. But I don't know. We might be seeing the final stages of the U.S. dollar standard.
Guys, this is MC Laubscher with Cashflow Ninja. You can find him at cashflowninja.com. If you want us to continue to bring great guests like MC on the channel, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button below, guys. That helps out our algorithms, lets us know that we're bringing good content here to our audience. So what do you think Jerome Powell and his clan are going to do with the interest rates? We all know that those low interest rates are keeping the housing market propped up right now. As inflation's going up, though, the only way to really reel that in would be to raise interest rates, which could obviously tank the housing market. They're kind of in a tough spot right now. They're saying, no increases till 22, 23, 24. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think they're really stuck in between a rock and a hard place. This is a very tough spot to be in. And also it's a very tough spot for any administration, by the way, to be in at any given point in time, because do interest rates go up all of a sudden, as you mentioned, the two areas where the majority of citizens and Americans have capital allocated in will see a massive drop in the value of those markets, the equity market being number one, and then obviously the housing market. So you're going to be a very unpopular person if you do that, or on whose watch it happens, right? So yeah, they're really stuck in a tight spot. So history tells us that they would have to do that at some stage when it gets out of control, raise interest rates. But I don't know. We might be seeing the final stages of the U.S. dollar standard. What
do you think out of control would mean?
Yeah. So from out of control, meaning every 30 to 40 years, the money system of the world has changed. The last big change was in 1971 on August 15th. Happy birthday, fiat currencies, by the way. Just had a 50th birthday party. But essentially, Richard Nixon took the world off the gold standard completely, closing the gold window and the convertibility of U.S. dollars to gold. And before that, you have to go back to 1944 in Bretton Woods, New Hampshire, where the U.S. dollar became the world reserve currency because the U.S. was in a position of power after the war, right? And was victorious and emerged as a global superpower. So could there be a different type of international structure with regards to a monetary system that unfolds? There could, perhaps. People are talking about it already, right? A lot of folks have thrown out the central bank digital currencies. There's a lot of talk and chatter about that. We saw the white papers a couple of years ago. Now it's sort of like in the media. So so I don't know. So at this stage, it's tough to give you an exact, I would say, prognostication on that. The crystal ball business is a tough business.
I mean, I know. It really
yeah,
is.
But I don't think they can at this stage. I don't think they can. If they do, they crash the market.
So you think then ultimately inflation is just going to continue to go up?
Yeah, I mean, if they raise the interest rates, they crash the market. So inflation will just continue to go up, and they'll continue to just create more money or fiat currency out of thin air. I mean, look at all the spending bills and so forth that are now being proposed. I know they're still going back and forth on all of this, but I mean, it's not small change. And the previous administration, the same thing. Both administrations are really in the money creation business with the assistance of the Federal Reserve, because that's the one constant, right? Regardless of who holds power in government. So yeah, it's going to be interesting for sure to see how this plays out.
Yeah, get your popcorn ready, right?
Absolutely.
As always, if you like content like this and you want to see more of it, drop a like below. If you're not a subscriber already, please subscribe and hit that bell below. That's a notification button that's going to alert you every time we have new tips, tricks, and strategies that are going to help you move that needle further financially.